Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. The journey into spirituality continues. It is I, one half of the duo, and your host, Regal. And I'm going to be rolling solo this discussion, y'all. It's just going to be me and you. And I am going to be expressing and discussing the topic of being in a toxic relationship, how it affects you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and what you can do about it. I'm really excited about this topic. It is near and dear to me, being that I've had several failed relationships. I've had a relationship where it wasn't even really a relationship. It was more like a extended friendship, and we didn't know what we were doing, where we were going. We weren't committed. I've also had a failed marriage, and I'm currently in my second marriage right now. So I want to hope that I have some wisdom to share with y'all about being in toxic relationships. So we're going to get this kicked off. I'm going to give you a definition of what a toxic relationship is. It is something that contaminates your self-esteem, your happiness, and the way that you see yourself in the world. People, you don't understand how important it is for you to be happy, for you to love yourself, for you to have, you know, confidence, and for you to have high self-esteem, or just be comfortable with who you are. And also how you see the world. How you see the world is important. How you see the world affects who you are as a person, where you stand as a person, and in the world. So the first thing I'm going to talk about as far as being in a toxic relationship is there is no effort from the other party. You ever been in a relationship where you were giving all of the love, all of the compromising, you put a lot of energy and love into building the relationship and wanting the relationship to grow and thrive, but the other person, they're really standoffish, they're just, neutral, they continually blow you off when you try to do things. If this is something that you see that may be happening to you, this is the point where you need to step back and reevaluate if you're in the right place or if you're in the right relationship. A relationship should be based on both parties. Both parties have to be willing to give that time, that effort, that love, that energy. One person should not be giving 100%, or one person shouldn't be giving 90% when the other gives 10. It has to be even, y'all. It has to be 50-50. And I know some people might get caught up in, in the ways that things are working as far as like in the millennial age and relationships and things like that. And it may seem as though good people are scarce. So you may have some people that have this mindset and they think that they need to overextend themselves to prove themselves to someone, to prove that they could be the person for them, to prove that they are worth being committed to or marrying. You definitely don't want to get that mixed up, people. Don't get that mixed up. You shouldn't have to work. You shouldn't have to overextend yourself to prove yourself, to show that you love someone. If that person really wants to be with you, they're going to acknowledge those things. They're going to show their appreciation for those things. They're going to give you that same energy in return. They're going to give you that same love and effort in return. And I'm going to say this: people do what they want to do. People do what they want to do. If somebody wants to be with somebody, they're going to make that shit happen, y'all. So don't be fooled by these excuses that people might give you. The next thing is physical or verbal abuse, or both. Hands down. No reason that should be happening. No reason for that. I understand that there could be some psychological issues or some past experiences that may ignite good reasoning for being in that type of relationship. But regardless of what you've experienced in the past, regardless of what you are used to, you don't deserve that. And being in a physical or verbal abusive relationship, it really gets deep, and there are several things that could tie into being in that type of relationship. But regardless of what the other party is doing, regardless of what you are doing, you don't deserve that type of treatment. You don't deserve that type of energy. It is depleting you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. It is draining you. It is making you sick, and it will ultimately kill you. Those type of relationships do not end well. If you are in that type of relationship, you need to take a step back. You need to reevaluate. My best suggestion is you need to get your ass up out of there. Period. The next thing, lies and cheating. Consistent lies and cheating. If you are in a relationship where you are constantly catching your mate or the person that you're in the relationship with cheating and lying to you, just constantly, and you're just going through the whole thing of accepting their apology because you may want to stay in a relationship with this person, you love this person, you're hoping that they grow out of this lying, cheating thing, and you're making excuses for them in your mind. They are showing you blatantly how they feel about you, regardless of what they say to you, regardless of how they may try to deflect the situation on you or guilt trip you or make you feel like you're the reason that they are doing those things. People, get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of that relationship immediately. You are being manipulated, and you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You deserve someone who is going to, respect you and be honest with you. If they don't want to be in a relationship with you, you have nothing for them, or they no longer desire what they once had with you. You all need to break up. You need to break it off. You need to get out, divorce, whatever. You need to get out of that. You don't deserve it. I don't care what you went through. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you see yourself, as far as your self-esteem and thinking that you were never going to find someone or be with someone. That is a damn lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. I am a walking testimony of that. So please, get out of that relationship. The next thing, the word no. Have you ever told your spouse or the person that you're in a relationship with no? And the minute you tell them no, they go off and they give you the silent treatment, or they treat you badly, or they try to make excuses for why you can't say no, or they try to use that against you. Basically, if you are in a respectable relationship and you tell the other party no, they should be able to respect that. The word no is going to come about sometimes. You may not want to participate in something, or you don't think something's a good idea, or you don't agree with something that the other party is doing. You should be able to express that to them. If they love you, if they care about your feelings, they're going to care about your well-being. They're going to care about your opinion. They're going to care about you wanting to participate in something or not wanting to participate in something. The next thing that I have to say is being a priority. This one will really let you know if you are in a relationship with someone who really loves or cares about you. If you are in a seriously committed relationship or a marriage, and the person that you're married to is constantly putting things before you, or constantly making decisions without you, or just doing things without your say-so, that shows that you are not a priority to this person, people. Get the hell out. Get the hell out, get the hell out, get the hell out. Because that's basically saying that they put you in a place that they're comfortable with you being in. They want to be able to reach in and pull you, push and pull you as they please. But you don't mean enough to them for them to have you involved in major decisions that could impact you or the relationship. So you really need to, definitely think about that. So I'm not going to continue rambling on as far as those signs. These are signs that I've actually experienced myself, as far as being in toxic relationships or toxic friendships. And, things that you need to do. First, you need to get out. You basically need to completely rid yourself of that energy vampire or that type of negative energy, period, because it's not going to help you. It is only going to continue to, tear you down. It's only going to continue to tear you down. And you need to separate yourself and put yourself in an environment where you can build yourself up, where you can practice healing, where you can practice, being happy and joyful. So you definitely need to first separate yourself. And then you need to begin evaluating yourself as far as who you are, what you believe, your past experiences, past decisions that you've made that put you in the place that you're in now. One important thing that I did in between relationships, once I started realizing the pattern of what was happening to me, and I got tired of those things happening to me, I understood that I needed to come to a point of taking responsibility. We have to stop having the mindset like the world is out to get us, or people are out to get us or do us dirty, and we have to turn that mirror to ourselves and understand that we made the decision to participate in that relationship. We made the decision to be there. And that is why you are that is why you are suffering consequences. Because you can't make the other person totally responsible for what's happening to you. You also have to take some accountability and responsibility for what's happening to you as well. And when I had the opportunity to do that, that's when things, actually became more clearer for me, what I needed to do for myself. So at that point in my life, I just completely got rid of everybody. And I said, you know what, I need to get to me. I need to get to me. I need to focus on me. I need to rebuild myself. I need to surround myself with positive things and, positive people and things that were going to contribute to me rebuilding myself as a woman, as a character, as a mental, physical, and spiritual being. Because having mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional balance is extremely important. One cannot operate without the other, or there's going to be issues that you will develop internal and project externally. And that's not going to help you being in a good, healthy, thriving relationship. So you definitely need to establish a relationship with yourself. Other things that you can do, of course, I'm going to advise meditation. Meditation actually helped me get through the healing process. It actually helped things surface that I've been carrying for years and years and years and years. And, this process is not easy, people. I'm not going to sit here and speak and say that I'm the perfect person, that I didn't have to go through a rough time with reestablishing myself as a woman, as a person. It's definitely tough, but the result in the end is well worth it. And ultimately, you could have the relationship that you want. One thing that I do know is that once I became what I wanted, I actually got what I wanted. And I'm currently married to my husband. We're in a thriving marriage. We are happy. And, we experience things in our relationship and marriage just as other people do. But because we're on the same page and we want the same result, our relationship is great. Of course, other things that you can do, definitely surround yourself with, positive people. Surround yourself with people who are going to uplift you and let you know that you deserve better and that you're going to get better, and they're going to support you in your journey to becoming a better person so that you can be in a great relationship. Prayer. I'm a big advocate, and I solicit prayer outside of practicing meditation, in which I do. I pray. I am speaking to the my and highly divine being, and I'm letting the universe know what I want. What I want, what I don't want. And words and thoughts are vibration. You put those vibrations out, those vibrations come back to you, people. And it's legit. It's really legit. You have to do it, and you have to be consistent with these things if you're going to get better. You just can't do it one day and think that things are going to, just completely turn around. People are often looking for quick fixes. These are not quick fixes, just so you know. Affirmations. Affirmations are actually a very easy way for you to rewire your subconscious into you becoming the person that you want to become. Exercising, walking, running, participating in the arts as far as, music, painting, whatever. All of these things are things that you can do. And if you build a consistent routine and habit of doing these things daily, it's going to work wonders for you. And you never know, in the process of doing this, you could meet that person that you could be in a healthy and thriving relationship with. But I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to end it here. And, hope everything that I shared is, some type of encouragement. I've given some type of enlightenment. And I hope that it's been very effective for you all. If you're a first-time listener, definitely like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate your presence. You don't understand how important your presence is to us and our channel. Also, please drop a comment. Share your experience about being in a toxic relationship, and if you were able to get out of a toxic relationship, or if you have any questions, definitely ask your questions. Or if you have a subject that you may wish for us to discuss, feel free to do that too. And again, like, share, and subscribe if you are looking for ways to help you in your journey. We do offer guided meditations and affirmations as well, and we're going to be talking about more personal subjects in the future. So to go ahead and put this in, to go ahead and end this, shall I say, from my husband and I, until next time, be positive.